Started when I was in 5th grade. I used to play tech decks a lot with the kids at school. And then after a while, I was just like, yeah, I kind of want to start skating. And I remember my brother, he was like, you know, you're going to like break your arm and stuff like that, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm prepared for it. Screw it. Like he had a pair of dunks on during one of his like birthday barbecues back in the backyard, and I just remember stopping him as like a kid and was like, yo, like, can I look at those shoes, Nat? And then he was like, no, like not right now, what the heck? Like, because he's in front of all his friends, right? So like from there, like I started nerd out more. Like I was like going into NikeSB forums, doing a bunch of research, like looking at different colorways, knowing what the story behind that colorway was. And the one he had was like called a grip tape dunk mid. He gave me those dunks, and then from there I just been in love. Like from there I just picked up on it. I got my first skateboard for Christmas. I had a friend at school who was like who was skating a lot. Once I started doing more research, I was like, okay, I gotta get like proper equipment. Dunks are hard to come by, you know. So it's like as a kid I wasn't really getting dunks that much, but I would go to Elite Board Shop in Fairhope Mall, and they had a really good SB account. There I bought a lot of like different types of pairs. I bought Janowskis and Blazers, and then as I got older and dunks hype kind of fell, I was able to buy a bunch more dunks on the Nike web store, and I just skated all those throughout my high school years and college years. And then it wasn't until like I finally got my career started this past year when I started like really collecting it. It made me feel like, yo, since I skate, I'm allowed to wear this stuff, you know what I mean? It like made me feel like this is for me, you know? And it's kind of an extension of my expression. Like if I decide to wear a certain colorway, that's just because I want to express that story today. You know, for example, like today, since I'm talking about like SB history, I was like, you know what, I want to wear the eBay dunks because I want to extend that expression of like NikeSB history.
Did you have any role models or people you looked up to skating?
Yeah. This guy named Daniel Kim, he's local from here. He actually frequents my local park, Wakefield, and he was like friends with my cousin as a kid. I remember like seeing him at the barbecues, but he's like huge in the DMV skating scene. He's known as Vert God now, but yeah, that was like one of my role models because he was Asian from Nova, like kind of in close proximity, but close enough where I'm like, anytime I see him, like I idolize him. And I remember when I was a kid, I saw him at my my cousin's barbecue, and I was like, hey, can you sign my shirt? And then I remember like all my cousins being like so stoked about that. They're like, dude, like Daniel, like you're famous or something? Why is my little cousin asking for your autograph? Like what the heck? And I just remember like, yeah, dude, you guys don't know, but like Daniel has like history in the DMV scene. He is like one of the this Asian American pioneers in the DMV local scene. So I just like, that's so sick. Now he has his own dunk colorway, and that's just like how far he's come. You know what I mean? Like that's just so crazy to me. I could go all day about these. So this is what I was just talking about. Daniel Kim's shoes, Stingwater. Stingwater is his brand, and they collab with NikeSB. And it's based off of magic mushrooms. So that's why you get this like kind of like, you know, mushroom look to it like that. Like I said, he was from Nova. He's actually from Fairfax. And this dude's like worldwide now. He's Korean. So when I went to Korea in April, I brought these specifically with me just to like wear there. And I just felt like that just validated it even more.
Did you skate them?
Yeah, I had to skate these. Like I skate all my dunks. Even, I mean, side topic, but like even this is my most expensive pair. I still skate these. I don't care, cause like that's what it's for. Even if I drop like a bag on these, I'm still gonna skate them. I don't care. Like I use everything. This is genuinely like in top 3 of my collection just cause of story. But each dunk has their own story. Where skateboarding and shoe collecting, just find your identity between the two and find where it crosses. For me, that was NikeSB. That's why I literally only buy NikeSB dunks, because that's where my identity aligns and that's where I keep it at, you know. So that's my advice. Just find where your identity aligns within the two, find that intersection, stay there, and build your history up.